What's up, guys? Today I am here with my cousin Ari, and I'm going to be showing you the 5 things that you need to know as an arm wrestling beginner. So you just found out about arm wrestling, and you've already fallen in love with the sport. But how do you do this? How do you become a good arm wrestler? How do you become an okay arm wrestler? And how do you not get hurt? These are the questions everybody wants to know. So I'm here with my cousin Ari, who is not an experienced arm wrestler. I'm going to be showing her and everybody how to improve your game of arm wrestling. Now, the first step is even before you get to the table. You take a step away. Step number 1 is table position. The first thing you need to do is take a nice, firm grip on the peg without placing the elbow down. That is a very common mistake. People will place their elbow down, and it loses so much power from everything they could set up. I'll get more into this later, but just understand, do not place the elbow down. You can grab the peg like this, you can grab it like this, you can grab it like that. As long as there's some sort of contact on the peg, it is a legal move, and anything is better than having the elbow down. The next thing you do is you want your belly button centered with the table. So your belly button centered with the table, and keep the hips always in contact. If you ever start dropping away, form is going to slack, you're going to slip up, you're not as efficient, and you're going to make mistakes. So right away, hip against table, nice firm grip on the peg, and plant the elbow right on the pad. Perfect, Ari. Very good job. And that is step number 1 complete. Look at that. You're 1/5 of the way done. Now step 2 is setup. In the grip, always make sure of 2 things. One, of height, and the other, of depth. So height, I want to get as high up and cover the thumb as much as possible. So if I could take a grip like this is perfect. Now this is, of course, not a legal grip, but if you're arm wrestling with your friends, they might not know. So you can maybe pull a fast one and see if this works. So now you give it a shot. There you go. See how she's totally covering my thumb? Perfect. Perfect grip.
Is
not
this legal?
No, not legal at all.
So where does it become illegal?
It becomes illegal as soon as you cover the thumb knuckle. But this is a legal grip now. You can see your thumb knuckle and my thumb knuckle. This, the ref would start. The other one is depth. You want to grab around them as much as you can, so you have all the finger length around the hand as possible. You want to grab, because if you're here, it's nowhere near as strong as you are here. You can access more arm power, access more hand power. Everything is just better. So there you go. Nice deep grip and as high up as you can get. That is a perfect start. And then that is step number 2 complete. Step number 3 is during the match. I want a quick demonstration. You just go ahead whenever you feel is right. Great. Now, I've already given Ari a couple tips, but this is the right idea. You want to pull towards yourself. People always think arm wrestling is a pushing exercise. Although there are some pushing aspects, at the beginning, you shouldn't even think about that. It's all about the pull. It's all about the bicep pressure, pulling toward yourself, and dropping your body. Now, the reason before I was saying you can't plant the elbow is because of this. If you plant the elbow, you can't nearly move your body as much. You're not as fluid. The motion isn't nearly as good. But if the elbow is lifted, you can drop that arm below the table as you drop and beat the hand. See how I'm using the depth here, I'm using the height here. I'm using everything I can to try to get an advantage. Now you go ahead, give it a shot. There you go, perfect. See how she drops down with her body? That makes it so much more powerful than just trying to push to the side. Pushing to the side is terrible form and something you never want to do. And that leads us into step number 4. Step number 4 is safety. You need to understand safety before you arm wrestle. If you are pushing to the side, this is going to end up with you getting hurt. You always need to maintain contact with your hand, not contact. You need to always look at your hand. If you're looking at your hand, this is going to force you not to turn away because it's going to get uncomfortable and more uncomfortable because you're always looking back. But as soon as you start looking away, you can lead your body. And this is when injuries happen. This is when the elbow will pop. This is when every different thing that can possibly happen will happen. That's why the hips maintaining contact is very important. And that looking at your hand is always there as well, so that your shoulders and hips stay square. You can drop and maintain everything perfectly in alignment. Now, exactly, that's not what to do. You do not want to push, because if you push, you're going to start to lead your shoulder ahead of your hand. As soon as you start to get anywhere near your shoulder passing your hand, that is when you severely get hurt. And as you can see, the same thing is happening to the rest of my body. I'm turning away, I'm not looking at my hand. All your form will kind of fall apart at the same time. So if you notice any of these signs happening, it means your form is starting to slip. And now, the 5th fundamental in arm wrestling is the strap. The strap happens when, first I'll show a slip. So say we both go, bang, we slip. Neither one of us can hold on properly. So now we need the strap. Strap is a very important thing to do and very important to understand how to tie a strap. First, you get the hands open with the thumbs open. Reach across, bring the buckle to the other hand. Always wrap the person with the buckle first. Wrap around their wrist, under with a half turn, wrap around my wrist. And now you can reach through that under, grab, pull through, and then just finish up the buckle as you would normally with any other kind of tying mechanism. The reason strap is so powerful is because now we cannot slip, and it makes it so much better in every single way possible in arm wrestling. Everything good in arm wrestling is settled in a strap. So now, go ahead and let's see what you've learned, Ari. Perfect. See how she's pulling towards herself? She's always looking. She's maintaining contact with the table. Her elbow isn't on the table. This is exactly everything right. More bicep, more bicep. Nice, nice. Bang! And she's too powerful for me. Those are the 5 essentials in arm wrestling. If you understand those 5 things, you can get started to becoming an incredible arm wrestler.
Alright, Auden, so when am I getting that super match?
You stay away from me, Ari. You stay away from me.
Alright, since now I'm clearly better than Auden, I'm going to download Armbet.
That is an excellent idea. If you guys want to get out there and really upgrade your arm wrestling experience, get on Armbet, get connected with different groups. This will help you really just start arm wrestling people. And that's really the whole point of all of this. Armbet will be in the description. Click on the link. You can download the app. It's a great app where you can meet and hang out with a bunch of awesome arm wrestlers. Make sure to go check out Ari's channel.
@Nefs.
She makes some incredible content, and you should really go and subscribe to her channel. It's great stuff. Stay powerful, guys.